Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, test 1 2, test 1 2. We are here at LAX. I want to make sure everything's working real fast, if you don't mind. This is me talking into my new mic that's very inexpensive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, test 1 2. We are here at LAX. I want to make sure everything's working real fast, if you don't mind. All right. Wow. So I guess we're working. I'm here with a boatload of people on what's known as near the El Segundo Dog Park. I know that. As you see, the marine layer has come in. Just as I got here, the marine layer moved in. So ain't nothing we can do about that. I got KLM coming around the corner over here though. We'll look for that. So I hope that the music is still not playing. Hey Charles, guitar player. To be honest, what brought me here was my wife and I went to Dad and Company in Las Vegas at the Sphere, and I decided to rent a car and drive over here and film planes in this beautiful marine layer. So as you can tell, the marine layer is coming in as we speak. Be here all afternoon, folks. So hopefully the marine layer will burn off. As always, we got to get our P's and Q's together to figure out what we're doing here. So we are here on the south, and this is called, I guess this is Signal Park. Ooh, we got a big American. Well, guitar player, I'm not from Memphis, I'm from Nashville. I'm spotted in Memphis. but no, I'll put Nashville. Let's see. Memphis, you got to get the spot there. Hey, well, let me see if I can get my ATC working. Oh, here it is. Cold place. You're gonna be here all day. See if one of these is working. So there's all kinds of people out here with fancy equipment, fancier than mine. We are who we are. I'm going to be here on the south side today. Tomorrow will be north side. Get the arrivals coming right over our head, hopefully. The marine layer is coming. Hopefully picture and sound is okay. Let's take a look over here and see now if there's some way. Hold on a second, try something. I don't think this will work. Hold on, folks. We got something big taking off here. Hold the phone. Somebody wants to see this. Layer has gotten better. Can y'all hear the ATC at all? Just curious. Hold on a second. I didn't know the music was still playing. Okay, I think it has stopped. Has it stopped? That's irritating as hell. It still looks like it's playing. Okay, now I have got rid of the music, so it should be okay. Okay, I think it has stopped. Has it stopped? Okay, now I think we're cooking with gas. Sometimes it takes a little while to get the train rolling, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, at least for me it does. Of course, last week we were in Miami. This week we're in LA. Next week we'll be in DFW. So that's quite a trip. All right, now I think we're ready to get in the action. Streaming in alleged 4K. The marine layer is still quite active, but not as bad as it was. What's this area called?
Clutters Park.
Founders Park?
Clutters
Clutters
Park.
Park, okay. All right, we're at Clutters Park. Next week we'll be at Founders Park, right? Air Mexico on the pushback. Can you hear? Who is this? Let me see who this is, folks. Can you hear the there's a plane over there somewhere. There it is. The sky is so blue here. Are y'all local plane spotters here? What's your channel called? Who? Next Jet? I'm at Airplanes, Trains, and Cows from Nashville. Probably never heard of it.
She's go to Miami recently?
Yeah, I was at Miami last week. All right, folks, always nice to meet new people when nobody knows your name. So that was Air New Zealand landing. That's something you don't see in Nashville yet. So he'll go over there and park at the international terminal. Gotta be honest, I'm surprised. Ooh, we got a big Qantas coming in. Let me see where he is. Dadgummit. The Qantas looks like he might be landing on the north. We'd still be able to catch him, hopefully. He's going to be here in 2 minutes. He's been in the air from Sydney for almost 13 hours. That is Qantas A380. And we got a big one coming in here. I don't know if this is the Qantas or who. So I think the Qantas will come in on the north side. At least that's what it looks like from the flight path. Watch this United. Yeah, when you lose them behind that pole, they're gone. me see if I can get a long distance shot of the day 380 coming in. I'm going to break off this Fiji, because I believe this is Qantas over here. There you go. There you go, folks. Now, where we're going to be tomorrow, he'll be landing right over our head. Isn't that a pretty shot right there? So there's the A380 from Sydney. If you're on here for the first time, let me know where you're from. Just say hello. It's a pretty laid back stream. I don't get too excited. I don't have my applause meter this time though, so that's I know a lot of people watch us just for that. Oh, look at that. I doubt I'll be able, I wish I could be good enough to pick that up. Nope. All right, J-Ro, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods next week, sir. Ooh, we got the beautiful A&A green livery. I don't know if you can hear that air traffic control or not. Still eating my protein bar. Hope you don't mind. Hopefully you can't hear me chewing. People are like, that guy's talking to himself. Why's that guy talking to himself? So Qantas and Delta are down there on the left. Uh-oh, we're going to get Qantas coming up here. This will be a nice shot. My Australian posse. We're going to zoom right in here. See Fiji right there. He's going to come right around the corner. Big A380. 7 in the chat. We're killing it. We're killing it here. There you go. Look at that. Got a Latam taking off. We're going to keep on the Qantas. Is he going to turn? He's got to turn. Come on in here, son. Isn't that a beautiful beast? So anyway, we are at Clutter's Park in I guess this is El Segundo, California. I left my wallet in El Segundo. Local time is 12:49. You're watching Airplanes, Trains, and Cows on the road. Clutter's Park is full of people as we got Malaysian Airlines. Is that Malaysian or Chinese are being pushed back? I get those confused. We got United Arab Emirates Flight 83M going to be here in 7 minutes. I see him way up there in there. Let me see if surely I can get that shot. Surely I can get that shot. Let's go from that 380. Where are they at? I should be able to get him, but I can't get him. It's too blue. It's too damn blue out here. Anyway, he's going to be landing on the north side as well. A&A is going to be taking off here. That's Japan Airlines being pushed back. So our next departure of interest, let's see here. Are these departures or arrivals? These are departures. I mean, I see Air Mexico taxiing. I see A&A taxiing, but I don't see them on here. I mean, you really have the prettiest shots here. You really do. Like, we'll be able to, I don't know if it's the marine layer or what, but you can't really see the mountains over there straight across. Now, when I drove in, is that your team, J-Row? You're not a, what is it, what's Dallas's team? FC Dallas. We went and saw Inter Miami 2 weeks ago. And of course, the game we went to, Messi didn't play. I've seen him once. My son hadn't seen him. He was thoroughly disappointed and said it was too hot there. He's not a big fan of hot weather. That's why he always wants to accompany me when I go to Anchorage. Somebody in a red truck driving fast behind us, showing out. As we look like we got a big heavy coming in on our side. He's still, that guy is still spinning up. Now we got Air China Cargo landing on our side. They're going to be here in a minute, and Emirates is going to be on the north side. They'll fly over our heads tomorrow at this time. They're going to be here in 2 minutes. I do have the Air China in the distance. I mean, mainly we just have to worry about takeoffs on this side from this shot we have here. So let me know if this mic sounds okay. It's just a cheap little lavalier mic, plugs into my machine. So hopefully it's okay. I'm gonna try to catch this freighter coming in here. Oh, hold up. Change of plans. Let's go ahead and get a distant shot of the Emirates. They're going to be landing right over In-N-Out Burger. Nice job. Isn't that neat? So we'll have two 380s parked over there. Taxi all the way down there.
I'm sorry, cross 25 right and over ground, 0.75 Delta, Delta 3. Lost 314, heading to Delta Parker. I've got 314, so on. Tower 37, 5 right. Cover 37, 66, Delta Parent, passenger, city point. Grab point 767 right. 24010, 55 left, clear land. Clear land, 5 left.
Looks like we have Qatar coming in on the other side. Briar Blues has joined us. Hello, Briar. Mike, let me know how the sound sounds. One of the best people in the world, Danny Ross, has joined us. Hello, Danny. Audio is crisp. I guess that's a good thing. You know, you always think you need to have the fanciest of equipment, and this is like the cheapest microphone you can buy, but it's old school. A lot of people like the new wireless mics. I don't care for it. This one just, there goes Evil Knievel. This one just plugs in and to the box. It's just one of those old school lavalier mics. Is the, it looks like the, whatever they call that, the fog is lifted over there. The ocean, the marine layer, the Marine Corps layer. So we're about to have Emirates come into view. A380. Let's sit back and enjoy. Sorry. A quote from Dan Ross: "Sounds good, looks good, is good. Tell Spielberg I'm too busy to return his calls." Well, he'll be at the In-N-Out Burger later, so I'll pass that along. Of course, if you're just joining us, we're at Los Angeles. You're looking at the Emirates A380 that just flew in from W, and we're going to be here all afternoon until we lose light or power. Again, next week we will be in actually Tuesday and Wednesday we'll be at Founders Park in Fort Worth, Texas for Texas-style plane spotting. And then we start our season at home at old beautiful B&A. But we'll be here today. We'll be over on the north side tomorrow. And I'm flying home, pet the dogs, and then flying back out to go to Texas. Now, Qatar is coming into the view behind you. I'll just keep the shot right here, as we have China Eastern and Japan Airlines about to take off. Now, the takeoff shots are the best shots we have here. I mean, as of right now, we have 3 A380s in the barn over there. You got the Asiana, the Emirates, and the Qantas. And we should have Japan Airlines taking off pretty soon, followed by China Eastern.
25 left, and let's go.
Let's hold the phone.
American 1711, RNAV Docker, wind 23011, runway 25, right, clear for takeoff. RNAV Docker, Center 61 heavy yellow terror, 25, right, runway. LAX, good afternoon, Southwest 2383, visual 24 right. South 2383, LAX, good afternoon, caution return, present Boeing 787, 2 mile final, runway 24 right, clear to land. Go land 24 right, Southwest 23.
So we got Japan next. They're going to be going back to Narita on a 787 wing. And then we have a couple of small guys. And then we have China Eastern Airlines going to Shanghai 777-300. So Japan is next. We got an American taking off. We know what they look like. We love America. So let's sit back and enjoy. Okay, we got Japan Airlines going to Narita. They're our next heavy to take off. And then we have, I don't know if you could hear me before, China Eastern going to Shanghai, 777-300. So sit back and relax. And enjoy this big plane here.
Got 30 heavy, 10 left, 1 able, cross 22 4 left, 139.6 stop, traffic over in position. Turn left, 1 able, full cross, 2 4 left, 1 back, 1 left, 5, very left, 14 left.
Right now the temperature is low 70s, slight breeze. Perfect. I'm going to show you a movie artifact here for all you movie lovers. We'll wait for China Eastern. to take off. I believe they're next. And then we'll look at the movie Artifact. China Southern is again a 777 going to Shanghai. I still see it, so I don't know if there's another plane in front of it. If any of you are watching, guess what movie place I'm about to show you. Just take a wild guess. Wrong. All right, you're looking at the China Eastern. Still sitting there. We got a big old United 777 taxiing up. Let's go ahead and look at that. Here comes All right, I had to make sure that was plugged. Is this plugged? Okay, we're plugged in now. All right. Now, my favorite movie was Heat. My favorite movie of all time, the movie Heat. If you remember, one of the main scenes from Heat was shot here at LAX. Let me see. No, that's not it. Now, I believe. Hello, Lily. Welcome. What you're looking at there, folks, I believe, is the Hilton. And that is where Robert De Niro's turn on the fire alarms. And that hotel right there. See how close we can get to it. That's a little close. And that's where Robert De Niro took out Wayne Grove. If you know the movie Heat, that is the hotel, I believe. I could be wrong. Take a look at beautiful Asiana Airlines over here. A380 parked right there. They'll be leaving pretty soon. All right, so we got a couple of small ones going to be here. It's turned their transponder on, so hopefully we'll get in here in a minute. A new level of marine layer coming in. Let's take a look at the new level of marine layer. The marine layer over there, see that? That is your marine layer. Now, also in Heat, so they left, if you remember the chase scene, they left that hotel and they ran through this. They ran right in front of that. That was the aircraft garage, whatever you want to call that. They ran right in front of that from the Hilton. And then they ran out onto the grass there. What's interesting is that they almost didn't get to film the scene because the Unabomber had threatened LAX. So they almost didn't get to shoot it. It's my #1 fan. Hello, hon. Welcome. They almost didn't get to shoot the scene because of the Unabomber. But they went ahead and shot it. One of the greatest movies of all time. I made my wife watch it 17 times. Al Pacino, Val Kilmer, Robert De Niro, John Voight, Ashley Judd, Hank Azaria, many, many more. Even Henry Rollins. It's pretty cool to be at the spot where your favorite movie was filmed. Get a little American action here. Where is it? Now I know we got marine layer, but a lot of times you can see those hills over there. How's it sound, huh? Does it sound okay? But when I was driving in, I saw a lot. What is that? Yeah, it looks like Atlas Air is going to be pushing back soon. That's a 747-400. We don't know where they're going. Our next arrival in the south here is Viva, coming in from Guadalajara. That's about a 3-hour flight to here. And on the other side, we got a heavy coming in of, who is that? It's United, a 787 Dreamliner coming in from Tokyo. Are they coming in on our side too? Yeah, they're coming in on our side too. Oh, thanks, hon. Spirit wasted no time. Ground is a tad quiet. See if we can catch this in. Ooh, look at that, isn't that pretty? That's a happy livery. Okay. All right, there goes the 757. All right, that Dreamliner came in from Narita in Tokyo. So the United garage is down at the far right. Local time now is, let's see, local time is 1:30 here in beautiful Los Angeles. 3:30 in my hometown of nasty Vegas. All right, we got a 757 from United coming in from Newark. They'll be here in 2 minutes. I believe they're going to be landing in front of us as well. Again, tomorrow we'll be on the other side of the airport on the north. And we'll have the planes coming right over our heads. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like it, subscribe it, tell all your friends about it, tell your enemies about it, even more, make them punish them. Just tell us where you're from, what your name is, your net worth. I'm kidding. I know there's I think a basketball tournament going on here in the States, which probably a lot of people are watching, but there's no NFL football to be watched, so there's no excuse not to sit back and relax and watch some aircraft, if you know what I'm saying. As you look at the Qantas A380. Today, my food consumption has been one protein bar, and that's it. I brought some beef jerky and some Funyuns to carry me through. I have 2 bottles of water, and I have 1 5-hour energy for needed boost later in the show. So hopefully that'll keep us going for quite a while. Our next departure is going to be a United Flight 2449 headed to Las Vegas on a 737-900. And behind that on the south we have American Airlines going to Miami and an A321. Lily's got a question she asked. How come your clock shows time on 24-hour clock? I thought Americans didn't use, as you call it, military time. No, we don't, but in aviation circles, they do use the military time. And we are in an aviation circle, I think. Now the Japan Airlines you're looking at is Japan Airlines Flight 15, Boeing 777-300. They're going to be going to Tokyo Haneda, which is the beautiful airport right on the water. Another question, when do we get to see cows and trains? Well, that's why you have to hit that notification bell, because you never know when we're going to be filming cows and trains. And of course the cows are pay-per-view. I'm kidding. But yeah, that's when you hit the notification bells. We have a nice place to spot for trains in Nashville. I know it's kind of slow pace, but anyways. Just a new note. I don't know how you cut your finger opening beef jerky, but I just did. All right. I think my finger finally quit bleeding. Had to do self-healing technique after opening a Slim Jim. For those of you not from the States, a Slim Jim is beef jerky, a nice healthy dose of protein to keep you going out here in this rough environment of Los Angeles. All right, our next departure will be the Japan Airlines flying back to Haneda. Sit back and enjoy. They're not taking off yet. I've got my eye on them. As a little private plane takes off. That might have been Steven Spielberg there. And Japan will wait for them to get out of the area and then they'll take off.
Alaska 1335, crosswind 25 right at Lima, contact ground point 75. Crosswind 25 right at Lima, over to ground point 75, Alaska 1335.
J-Ro, I'm afraid that they're going to be the champions of 2025. That's just a guess. I have yet to determine what team I'm cheering for this year. Ooh, we got a big one coming on the far side. Let's see who that is. All right, on the far side, I'll get to it in a second. We have Cathay Pacific 882 coming in from Hong Kong. Been in the air for 11 hours and 30 minutes. And a 777 One World livery.
Heading cross runway 24 left, contact ground point 65. Good cross runway 24 left, on ground, contact.
We've got a United 757 landing on our side. So we are at what's called Clutter's Park in beautiful El Segundo, California, which is to the just direct south of LAX. You know, headed in the direction of Long Beach. You're looking at Qantas A380, and behind that you got the Emirates, and behind that you got New Zealand, and you have Singapore in there as well. Qatar, and on this side of the international terminal, I think it's Tom Bradley's what they call that. I could be incorrect. You have Asiana and Fiji, and I can't tell who's behind Fiji. So if you're new to the chat, just hop on, say hello, tell us where you're from. It's always nice to know where we're getting broadcast to. Let's take a look over here. We're going to do a slow pan for you don't get seasick. And we're going to look at the marine layer over the Qantas bend. Doing a slow pan here, brought to you in part by Panasonic. Bring technology home to you. As you see, there's one of the towers. There's United Garage. And then you see the marine layer right there. As it comes in droves, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. As we have Cathay Pacific coming through there. And while that's happening, we have Singapore Airlines being pushed back to head back to Singapore, I presume. Luckily, I brought my sweatshirt that my wife got me for Christmas. Got us for Christmas. And I'll be able to put that on when it gets chilly. As for using the bathroom, that's a different situation. That's out of the question. As Cathay will come over there and drive up here and taxi toward Tom Bradley International. The Singapore Airlines looks like it's going to be taking off on the north side. As you see the beautiful One World livery. Ooh, we got a big one coming in on the other side. Hold on.
Cathay 3280 heavy, establish 25 left table. Cathay 3280 heavy, LHR, good afternoon, wind 25011, runway 25 left, good land. Keep making that 25 left, Cathay 3280. Tower scope 3699, visual to 4 right. American Airlines 670, south way 24 left, ground point 65. South 24 left, 5. Guys, 3699, northbound 24011, right 24 right, go to land. Go to land, 24 right, 3699.
All right, looks like we got a 747 coming in on our side. Hold on just a second. That was Cathay Pacific 747. I was hoping that he would go long. Probably coming from Hong Kong. I haven't looked. We got a DHL on the move as well. That's who doesn't get excited about DHL. We got them on the move. DHL on the move is DHL flight 051. As One Against Cancer 2023 is going to be headed to Leipzig. That's in a Boeing 777 freighter. And the Cathay Pacific we just saw is Cathay Pacific 3280 that flew in from Anchorage in a 747-800 freighter. Singapore Airlines. Ooh, we got the Asiana pushing back as well. So we got quite a bit going on here. Hold on. So that was Air Canada cargo going to Toronto. That's 767. I didn't see Air Canada cargo. I saw Air Canada. It looks like we also have LATAM on the move that is going to be taking off 787 Dreamliner. You saw Air France coming in. Air France came in from Charles de Gaulle, 777-300. Thank you very much, Danny. Come back and join us here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Logistics on the move. Got LATAM coming up our direction. We'll hit that in a second. The Haitiana will be, of course, taking off on the north, which that's where we'll be tomorrow.
Thank you. Spirit 11 falls for 112, runway 25 right away. Singapore 11 heavy, 25 right through. Singapore 11 heavy, runway 4 left, line up away. Line up heavy, 24 left, Singapore 11 heavy. Golden Coast 051, runway 25 left, line up away. Line up away.
Speaking of fairways and greens, my wife and I were in Las Vegas the other day, and we walked through the Wynn Resort. And the golf course they have there, oh my goodness.
Singapore 11, wind 25010, RNF Delray, runway 24 left, clip straight up. RNF Delray, runway 24 left, therefore take out Singapore 11 kV. Tempo 100, RNF Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. RNF Docker, 25 right, clear for takeoff, Tempo 100.
Looks like our next departure is going to be that 777 on the left runway, whatever this runway is called here. It's going to be a 777 headed to Leipzig. Red Bull Leipzig. Got another United taking off on the right side. All right, that was a 777 to Leipzig. Now we got Latam getting a tug. Latam's getting a tug. Asiana still hadn't gone anywhere. So I'm under the impression that Asiana will go to Tokyo. Hong Kong. I could be wrong. Actually, that's Asiana Airlines Flight 2053 that just left your screen there. They're going to be going to Seoul. An Airbus A380-800. Big plane coming in on our side. We got Delta Airlines coming in a 767-300 from JFK, and on the far side we have Virgin Atlantic coming in from London Heathrow, 10-hour and 16-minute flight A350. We'll cut over and catch the A350 as it gets closer. 767 landed on the south, and then we'll try to catch the A380 as it takes off. Well, let's pop over and look at the Virgin coming in. You what? It's not me, it's the camera. All right, so we'll wait for the A380. It should be up next. Listen to ATC.
I thought 76.
Oh, really? Delta?
Amerijet. Cargo operation.
Oh, nice.
Atlas and DHL.
Folks, I'm actually talking to an Amerijet pilot. He doesn't want to tell us who he is. He's anonymous. But Amerijet's one of my favorite liveries. Oh, yeah. So I was in Miami last week, so saw a few of them there.
Just over there.
We're just waiting for the 0380 to take off. We'll get what we can of it. Where are you from?
New York.
New York. All right. He's a Amerijet pilot from New York. How about that? Hello, Mars. Welcome. Glad you're watching. We'll be here all afternoon until our equipment dies.
Sorry about this A380 pushing back.
No, there's Asiana's about to take off. It's already out. It's not every day you're around 3 A380s in one airport. American takes off. We know what they look like. Are y'all over here in the? Are you over here in the cargo hold?
The plane's not here. It's coming from Managua. Gets here tonight.
Oh, okay.
I thought maybe it'd be, but yeah, usually they don't sit on the ground.
And then where are you flying it to?
I'm flying it back to Managua
Oh, okay.
and then to Miami.
Nice.
Yeah, doing cargo.
Yeah, cargos are my favorite one. My favorite airport's Anchorage.
Yeah, I was just doing Anchorage, Hangzhou, China.
Yeah, yeah.
Last month I was doing that. How many? How do you do ATC? Like, what do you have?
It's just an app.
Oh, live ATC.
You know, most professionals use the actual scanner, but
Yeah.
not me. All right, so we got Alaska on the far side. We're still waiting for the A380 to take off. It'll be a distance shot. As you're looking at one of the other three, let's get a shot of the Virgin coming in here. One of our fine monitors, aviation. Okay, here we go. As you can tell, the marine layer is quite thick right over there. Got to see very little of the takeoff. Yeah, it rolls in and rolls out. We got a Delta on the move. 767 variety. That might have been the one that landed. So that would have been a pretty shot from the north side. But here on the south side is knocked out by the layer. All right, you too. Looks like he's with Ed from Publix. Everybody knows Ed from Publix on this channel. Again, that was an Amerijet pilot who was stopped by to say he heard ATC. I guess he thought he was hearing it in his ears. But hello, Ed from Publix. Welcome to Los Angeles, California on a beautiful, pretty much clear day. There's a few clouds. Of course, we got the marine layer coming in from the Pacific as you're looking at everybody's favorite Spirit Airlines. As LATAM is on the move. Our next arrival is Viva from Monterey, Airbus A320. It's about a 3-hour flight by the time they taxi. And then behind them we have, who do we have? Next arrival will be Boeing 777 from DHL, operated by Khalida. It's flight 223 coming in from Hong Kong. We'll see if they go long. And on the other side, we got the 777 from British Airways. They're not flying the 380 in here anymore, I don't think. I think they're just flying the 777. We'll get a long distance shot of them, but we got Khalida coming in on our south side here. So I was hoping that Khalida would go long, but they're not. So we'll catch him coming around the corner here. This 777 lands. Again, this Khalida, I believe, coming in from Hong Kong. Beautiful 777 freighter. See the little Khalida emblem on the front and then DHL on the back. Of course, it's not going to be any more Polars, as they have decided not to have Polar anymore, which is one of my favorite liveries. Let me do a little equipment survey. I'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. All right, I had to do some equipment moving. Patrick Grant has joined us from the Big Apple. Hello, Patrick. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Logistics on the Move, live from Los Angeles, California. As the marine layer has set in pretty good on to the west of the airport. But luckily it hadn't overtaken the airport, so we still got pretty good visuals. Sight and sound brought to you in part by Panasonic and by whatever this thing is called. We still should be getting Lufthansa. A380 coming in after a while. I think we got a rap video being filmed over here to the right side. Local time here is 2:24 in the afternoon, 4:44 in the Nashville and 5:44 in the Big Apple. Let's take a look at Viva. Viva arriving from Monterrey. Got another Japan Airlines on the move. First off, we'll look at LATAM. What you're looking at here is 787 Dreamliner headed to Osaka. So we filmed one going to Narita, we filmed one going to Haneda, and we filmed one now going to Osaka. Wind has picked up a little bit from the west, and it's quite comfortable actually. Again, if you're just joining us, we got another show here from LAX tomorrow. We'll be on the north side to catch arrivals. Let's peek over and look at this British Airways, and then tomorrow, next week we'll be in DFW in Texas. as he will taxi over to the gates of Tom Bradley. Actually, I believe he's going past Tom Bradley. It's just a big old long plane, is it not? Now, Aviation Geek should tell us when the new flights are coming into Nashville. I never can remember. He does. So we're going to have some new aircraft coming into our home base, which we'll be very excited about filming here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Looks like we got Air New Zealand on the pushback. And we also have, oh, hold on. We also have KLM head to Amsterdam, 787 Dreamliner. As you could tell how thick the marine layer is, as tons of people are pouring into Clutter's Park, one of the best places you can watch planes in the world. This place is quite fantastic. As we have a load of people coming in beside me here, probably block our shot. There you go, sit down, very good. New Zealand's not telling us where they're going, but I assume it's Auckland. That's just a guess. The Amsterdam plane has, ooh, hold on, we got a big, looks like a Korean Air 747 coming in on the far side. Hold please. Of course, the big news about Korean Air is they changed their livery for some reason. They're going to have more of a minimalist livery, which I think is a shame. Let's take a look at Korea as it comes around the corner.